There's a question that has been echoing in the human mind since the moment we learned to look up at the sky and wonder. A question older than history itself. A question whispered through temples, sciences, stories, and silent midnights. Are we really alone? And if not, then who else is out there, watching the same stars we do, wondering the same thing? Tonight, we're not just exploring the idea of extraterrestrial life as some fantasy written inside old sci-fi novels. No, we're going deeper into the mathematics, the statistics, the silence, and the strange signals. We're diving into the possibilities that the universe may be holding secrets we were never supposed to uncover too early. And yet, piece by piece we are. We live in a universe with trillions of galaxies, each galaxy with billions of stars, and around those stars, planets, many of them sitting in the same comfortable temperature zone as Earth, what we call the habitable zone. On paper, mathematically, logically, life should be everywhere, but the universe is quiet, or maybe it's just quiet toward us. Some scientists say we haven't found anyone because intelligent civilizations are rare. Others say they might be watching, waiting, or even visiting without letting us know. The truth is unsettling, but curiosity always wins, and our species is nothing if not curious. So, tonight, we're not just talking theories. We're going to look at evidence, real cases, cosmic logic, signals we received, places we found that look like Earth's twin, and, of course, that mysterious interstellar traveler, the object named 3I ETLAS, the visitor that came from outside our solar system. Was it really just a comet? Or something engineered? Something guided? Maybe we've already been seen, and we just didn't understand the message. Welcome to Stardust Stories. This is We Are Not Alone. The universe has always been far more crowded than we pretend. We grow up hearing the sentence, "We are alone." Some people say it because they are scared to accept the alternative. Others say it because they cannot imagine anything beyond their own sky. But the more we learn, the more the universe begins to look like a place filled with watchers, travelers, and neighbors we have never met, at least not officially. And tonight, we're going to talk about that possibility, not with fantasies, but with the real patterns we already see. So sit with this story about silence, curiosity, and an interstellar visitor that might not be what we first thought. A long time ago, before humans ever built cities, there were nights when the sky felt alive. Our ancestors didn't know the science, but they felt the presence. Some called them gods, some called them stars that breathed. The truth is, they only lacked language for what they sensed. The universe is large enough to create life many times over. Astronomers estimate there are at least 200 billion galaxies. In each galaxy, there are billions of stars. Around most stars, there are planets, and a percentage of those planets exist in habitable zones, where water can exist and chemistry can spark. The ingredients of life are common: hydrogen, carbon, oxygen. They're everywhere out there, floating freely. The universe doesn't hide life. It practically manufactures it. So now let's get to the part that changed everything in our era: an object named Oumuamua in 2017, and more recently, 3.1 ETLAS, another interstellar object. Both came from outside our solar system. They were not born here. Think about that carefully. Something crossed the cold emptiness between the stars and then passed right through our planetary neighborhood. In the past, scientists believed travel between star systems was nearly impossible. But these objects showed us something else. Space is not empty. It is busy. The first interstellar object, Oumuamua, behaved strangely. Too strangely, it didn't have a glowing tail like normal comets. It changed speed in ways that gravity alone could not explain. It was long, flat, reflective, and moved as if it was adjusting itself. Some scientists including respected astrophysicists, openly suggested that it could have been an artificial probe technology from a distant civilization drifting through space. Not everyone agreed, but the debate itself was the loud part, because for the first time, the scientific world didn't immediately laugh. They considered it. Now, recently, we have 3i ATLAS, another interstellar traveler. It rushed into the solar system at a speed so extreme that nothing bound to our star could match. People are asking whether this one is a comet or something else. The official explanation remains: it is a comet with unusual activity, but the shape is still being studied. The trajectory is curious, and here is the most important part. These visitors have now appeared twice in less than a decade. If interstellar objects were truly rare, we should have had to wait thousands of years for the next one. But now they're arriving almost back to back, which suggests something simple. Interstellar travel, natural or engineered, is more common than we once assumed. Now let the story shift a little deeper. Imagine a civilization 1,000,000 years older than us. 1,000,000 years of progress. 1,000,000 years of mistakes and corrections. 1,000,000 years of evolving technology past metal, past silicon, past anything we can imagine. For us, light years are distances that break the spine of our imagination. For them, it might be no more than a long road trip. Their ships wouldn't look like ships. They wouldn't have windows. They wouldn't need fuel the way we do. Their technology might be self-healing, organic, silent. Something that drifts and observes without being noticed. Something like a comet. Something like Oumuamua. Something like 3i Atlas. The idea isn't new. In fact, one of the oldest scientific theories about alien contact is called the cosmic probe hypothesis. The idea that advanced civilizations send automated objects to silently map and watch young worlds. They don't land, they don't speak, they simply record, waiting for a moment when the world they are watching is ready for contact. And we have only just invented radio in the last 150 years. We only touched space a few decades ago. We are young, loud, careless, not ready. But here's the twist. If these interstellar objects are probes, they are not coming to visit us. They may have been traveling long before our species even existed. They just happened to pass by while we were here. Imagine a message in a bottle thrown into the ocean centuries ago, washing onto a shore no one even expected to be inhabited. We are the surprise, not the target. But the universe has a habit of timing things in ways that feel deliberate. The question now is not, are we alone? We have passed that stage. The real question is, what will we do when we are seen? When the watchers decide we are loud enough, strange enough, or interesting enough to acknowledge. The ancient sky was full of stories because humans knew instinctively that eyes were watching. Technology made us arrogant. We replaced intuition with denial. But the arrival of interstellar travelers reopened the old awareness. We are not special in the universe, but we are noticed. We are loud. We transmit radio into space. We leave metal footprints on the moon. We shine artificial lights into the dark. Any civilization with the ability to scan star systems would see us like a campfire in the middle of an empty desert. So now the only real mystery left is this. When they return, will it be curiosity, guidance, or silence? Will we be ready to meet them as explorers, or will we still be children, fighting over land and names? The universe does not hide life. It grows it everywhere. The real secret is not that we are alone. The real secret that we have never been alone, not even once. We just finally learned how to look. You are listening to this. Remember, every night the sky is telling the same story. A quiet one, a slow one, a patient one. And somewhere out there, something is looking back. Maybe watching, maybe waiting, maybe already here. And maybe, just maybe, the next visitor from the stars won't just pass through. It might stop. Until then, this was Stardust Stories. Sleep well under that endless sky.